This is the Intensive Pond Aquaculture or IPA project by Professor Jesse Chappell at Auburn University in the United States. There are two main project types, a fixed gutter and floating gutter. A special tool in the design replicates the water flow found in nature. As such, fishes in the pond have become healthy and are growing fast. 90% of the baby fishes raised within the system are raised successfully, double the rate compared to the traditional way.
As a new technology, it allows for greater efficiencies, it allows for multiple species, but it also helps us in the way that we produce. It helps us control the impact on the environment much better than we're able to do today.
The project's technique enables fisher farmers to save water because it doesn't need to be changed regularly. Moreover, fish farmers can improve activities such as disease prevention, food source control, trash collecting and water pollution. Vo Hoang Nguyen, Technical Manager USSEC Vietnam, said the IPA technique enables Vietnam's aquaculture sector to utilize water resources, not exploit them. This will support Vietnam's trout fish farming industry, which is facing some difficulties. Hopefully, fish farmers will get more involved and contribute to the project's success. For the last 10 years, this farming technique has been implemented effectively in farming salmon in the US and some countries in Southeast Asia. The technique ensures a success rate of 25 to 35 tons of fish per hectare and is also cost-saving. Nguyen Tan Quan, a fish farmer in the Ô Môn district, Kanto Chit, said he finds the project really effective because it can save costs for local farmers. One gutter costs about 200 USD in electricity per month. The machines are also easy to operate. Water resources in aquaculture have been threatened by recent prolonged droughts and the rise in sea level. By utilizing water efficiently, the IPA technique is a feasible solution for the sector. A set of 6 commemorative currency notes to celebrate SG50 was unveiled by Singapore's Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong recently. The designs on the notes drew inspiration from the significant milestones in Singapore's history, the multiracialism that defines the country as a nation, and the values and aspirations that underpin the Republic's progress. For example, the $50 note shows the late Mr. Lee Kuan Yew shouting "Merdeka," the rallying cry of Singapore's independence struggle. Prime Minister Lee also said it's apt that the note features Singapore's first National Day parade on 9 August 1966.
It represented the resolve of the newly formed nation to defy all odds, and it showed a can-do spirit that continues to drive us to excel and to realize bigger dreams. But even as we reflect on the past, we must look towards the future. And that's why the note depicts Punggol, our latest new town, which symbolizes the continuing renewal of our homes and communities, which is our responsibility to build on the legacy which we have inherited and carry on to realize the vision of the pioneers to make Singapore our best home.
The notes also have security features which are the first of its kind in the world, such as the security stripe on the $50 note has a unique see-through feature. The SG50 logo also has color switching effects, with the year flipping from 1965 to 2015. To ensure everyone has an opportunity to exchange the SG50 commemorative notes, there is a quota of 5 sets per transaction for each individual. Each set comprises a $50 note and 5 $10 notes. Together with a set of 3 commemorative coins launched in April this year, the notes complete the set of SG50 commemorative currencies issued by MAS to mark Singapore's 50 years of nation building. The Republic of Indonesia's embassy in Brunei recently held a 3-day exhibition on the country's products and cultural shows. The event was organized to commemorate Indonesia's 70th Independence Day. The exhibition was officially opened by Brunei's Minister of Industry and Primary Resources. Some 20 business entrepreneurs showcased their products, including ready-made clothes, prayer robes, songket, batik and handbags. Malaysia is now at the top 3 in the list of investors with keen interest to penetrate the digital economy market. This is the result of the government's active commitment to upgrade various digital infrastructures in creating a new class of entrepreneurs. Malaysia has emerged strongly as a leading digital economy among developing countries. According to EIU's digital economy ranking, Malaysia is ranked 36 out of 70 top countries. The government is committed in developing digital economy and making sure that it contributes 17% to the nation's gross domestic product by 2020. This commitment has opened doors and attracted not only the interest of local companies but also foreign enterprises to invest in Malaysia. CEO and co-founder of a food e-commerce company, Happy Fresh, Marcus Bila, opines that the facilities to do business, easy access to license and the digital infrastructure make Malaysia one of the sought-after places for investors.
On the history of Happy Fresh, I think the beginning of it was a self-perceived necessity. We came here as a team of people who worked a lot, liked to eat well and healthy, and didn't really like shopping a lot, plus didn't have a lot of time for it. So we thought, how can we combine the two, needs for good food and convenience?
Seizing this opportunity, Happy Fresh, which began operations in Malaysia in March 2015, is now actively providing shopping facilities and distributing fresh produce from supermarkets to consumers via a smartphone application. The app enables consumers to order over 40,000 unique products from their favorite supermarkets, and orders can be delivered in as little as 1 hour. In addition to the swift next hour delivery, each order is fulfilled by a trained personal shopper who is permanently based at the partner stores and who ensures the freshness and quality of all picked products. Happy Fresh does the tedious work of your grocery shopping for you. It eliminates the stress of planning in advance and chasing time. Available on Android and Apple devices, the app plans to revolutionize the way consumers shop for groceries throughout Southeast Asia. Bila and his team conceptualized Happy Fresh from their passion for fresh food and recognizing the urban population's desire to eat healthy amidst their busy routines.
Malaysia is kind of in the middle. It's a relatively developed country already with fantastic digital infrastructure, and it has a very reasonable size, especially when you look at people who are already participating in the digital economy, both in terms of purchasing power and in terms of digital access. So I think Malaysia is always on the top, 2 or 3 countries on any kind of investor appetite list out in Southeast Asia. And then Southeast Asia, I think, is one of the hottest regions in the world at the moment, full stop.
Encouraged by the positive response thus far, Happy Fresh intends to expand its business throughout Malaysia. Founded in October 2014, the company has signed exclusive partnerships with a number of retailers in both Kuala Lumpur and Jakarta in Indonesia. With the mobile-savvy local population in mind, Happy Fresh provides a mobile-first solution to simplify customers' lives with just a tap on the screen. These are the latest trends in the global film market. These are all featured in the 3rd International Film Expo, or IFX, conducted by the Film Development Council of the Philippines in Pasay City recently. The IFX, which is one of the leading film expos and film markets in the Southeast Asia, was attended by prominent personalities in the field of filmmaking.
IFX is a yearly film market exposition. These are equipments, software and hardware. Some of the distribution companies are here, and the various the various companies that are involved in audiovisual industry. If you notice that we have also the ASEAN booths, you know, all the 10 countries are here, and at the same time there is also in conjunction to this, there's our film festival and also the International Film Conference, where we have invited high-level speakers that will talk about the various film industries in different parts of the world. And I think as you see that the Philippines is really leading in a lot of ways, particularly the service providers as for equipments, for instance.
Also exhibited in the said expo are films from other ASEAN member states like Laos, PDR and Cambodia.
Lao films according to our country. So in the film work we have so very young compared with Philippines. So in 1 year we have the production only film, especially the film is talk about just only about love, and also some landscapes of our country. Especially we want to show what we have like a potential, like we have the locations for tourists, something like that. If we try to promote production, we try to promote at the same time promote tourism.
In the film incentive, we cannot say incentive, but it's like the kind of incentive that government provide to the filmmaker, especially for the foreign filmmaker to shoot in Cambodia. Like we didn't tax all the equipment or the salary for the foreign filmmaker. So this kind of incentive that government provide, and mostly we provide more freely for the shooting location that belong to our government.
IFX is an event wherein the local and international filmmakers are given a chance to discuss issues essential for the development of the film industry. Foreign diplomatic members and their spouses from 22 countries visited a Benjarong village in Thailand to see the making of the Thai porcelain ware. Deputy Foreign Permanent Secretary Suwat Jirapan took the diplomatic corps to Don Kaidi village in Samut Sakhon province to see the process of making the Benjarong ware, Thai traditional painted porcelain ware, and visited the royal projects in Samut Sakhon and Samut Songkhram provinces. The tour was organized to enhance relationship between the Thai government and members of the Foreign Diplomatic Corps based in Bangkok. It also aims to promote trade, economy, investment and tourism of the two provinces. The diplomats and spouses were particularly interested in how to paint Thai drawings on the wares. They were taught to sign their names on the porcelains, which will later be fired and sent to them as gifts. Don Kaidi is a famous village known for its quality production of Benjarong wares, of which the arts have been passed from generation to generation. The village also offers lessons for visitors to paint their own Benjarong pieces and wait to get them later at home.